Hey guys, I'm in Ancaster, Ontario, outside of a very important facility. This is where Tim Hortons coffee is made, and guess who's getting a tour? Me. Let's go. Hi, Kevin. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Brandon.
Thank you for having us here. Listen, I've heard you have an interesting job title. You're almost like a coffee god. Is that true?
Yeah, well, I've been here at Tim Hortons for 20 years, and together with my team, we're responsible for all the quality control. And what that means is basically protecting the secret recipe that we've had since 1964. Before we can go out on the floor, we have to suit you up.
All right.
Here you go. So we got a lab coat here.
Thank you, Kevin. This is straight off the runway.
We've got a blue hairnet for you.
Uh-oh. Trying to mess up my doo-doo. Safety goggles.
Safety goggles.
We'll call them sunglasses for today.
And finally, we're going to wash our hands.
Awesome.
Food safety is the most important thing that we do in this facility.
So now that we're so fresh and so clean, we can go into the plant?
We're all set.
Okay, let's do this. Wow, it's loud in here, Kevin.
What we have here is about a week's worth of coffee.
All of this here.
We're getting coffee from all over the world. As you can see here, we've got this particular coffee is from Guatemala.
Do you know how many places you guys source your coffee from?
Yeah, we're sourcing coffee anywhere from 4 to 6 countries.
So Kevin, can we see some of the beans right now?
Absolutely. These are unroasted coffee from Colombia. We're looking for bean uniformity, bean size. We smell the coffee. With green coffee, the tightness of the center cut means that it's grown at super high altitude. This is the first sign of premium Arabica coffee.
Coffee. And it was a little bit loud in there, so we came in here because it's a little bit quieter, but we were watching a lot of the beans being roasted. Tell me about that.
For us, the roasting process is as critical as the secret recipe. So we use a combination of time and temperature.
So how do you make sure that it's consistent for every cup?
It starts with the tasting and then the controls that we have with our roasting process, and then into grinding and finally the packaging. We're packaging 4,000 cups a minute. When we package the grind coffee, we flush it with nitrogen, and then we put it through some quality control checks. We even do an atmospheric test where we expand the pouches to see if we can explode them so we can ship it to Calgary. Each pound of coffee we produce, there's over 3,500 beans that go into it.
Wow.
And when you look at a coffee tree, it only produces 1 to 2 pounds. So that's a lot of coffee and a lot of coffee trees.
So Kevin, this is the taste testing room. What's going on here?
Yeah, this is actually what we call the place where all the magic happens. So we have a team of 4 tasters that evaluate coffee from around the world.
That's somebody's job, just to taste coffee?
Just to taste coffee, yeah. And each taster is actually cupping approximately 100,000 cups a year.
So you're always lit on energy, essentially.
Absolutely. So now we're gonna taste, Brandon.
Okay.
We've got a Colombian coffee here that I want you to try. The key is to draw in as much oxygen as possible.
You really slurped that one. So Kevin, what about this? You take the rest of the day off, I'll take a seat here, and I'll finish tasting all of these. How about that?
That'd be awesome.
Thanks for having me. Cheers.